Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona!
And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage...
It's Neymar!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. It's Bernardo Silva. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi will not want to lose out here. Not again. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Rijkaard. And it's De Jong. That's a cute ball. Araujo makes the interception. Balde. Maradona. Deep cross. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Araujo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the...
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maradona. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's lost his man here.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he won't reach that. Messi hurtling down that right flank. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. Struck first time. Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Maradona. Messi. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Maradona. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. De Jong. And here's Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Right card! No, not the best of headers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. This might... Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Buena suerte a todos.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Rijkaard. Jordi Alba. And here's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Araujo. Rijkaard. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Jong. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, he refuses to take the bait. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. Maradona. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good ball through. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And this is Lewandowski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out towards the flank. Valde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maradona. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
11.
time for changes
El dorsal
on
13.
both sides, actually.
Neymar. El dorsal 20. Messi. Serán sustituidos
Denilson.
por el dorsal 8.
And it's
El
Pedri.
dorsal 7.
Denilson.
El dorsal 10.
Denilson
Cambio de
will not
jugadores.
want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Jordi Alba. To Denilson. De Jong. And it's Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard. Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Koundé. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Foot in. And that will be it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both... to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's there to make the challenge. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly. And it's hoisted clear. Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets his head on it! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball is over the line. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making.
Tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. He's gone direct here. Bernardo Silva. A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guardiola. And here's Messi. And it's Neymar. Vieira. And that's been won straight back. And that's gone loose. Lewandowski. Oh, look at the space here. It's Pedri. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Neymar's cross. Cleared without hesitation. And the volley. And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's got the beating of his man. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He whipped. Big header! Goal! Barcelona! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's a sharp little ball here. Jordi Alba. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vieira does well to get it back. Great ball, and he's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Neymar clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's neat. Could try cutting inside here. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Guardiola. 60 minutes played. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now there's a fine ball.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he was quick to react. Lewandowski.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Vieira. And here's Haaland. A temporary retreat here. Jordi Alba. Pelé. Here comes the corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 3, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 7.
Mbappe plays it short, drives it in. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's tidy. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He has a look out. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona are looking desperate here. Short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Yamal. And the shots! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Messi, looking for the run. Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Guardiola. Can he get it through? Now, this could be a chance. Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter.
And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a...
From one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly. Pedri. And there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Guardiola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Bernardo Silva, little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that has been knocked clear. Corner number 2 then. Rafinha getting this one clear. And that is out of play.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Can he latch on to this? Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple mistake.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal gets into some space. Valde. Yamal gets into a good position. Pedri. And the finish! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the shot! He can get that clear. And it's Messi, distributed tidily, and he's managed to get free. A corner it is then. Barcelona have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Araujo calmly anticipates. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Now this face-to-face with the keeper, and the shot! Goal! has well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, and the shots! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2. Gets his head on it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Balde. Gavi. Balde. Koundé. He's chosen to go back. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Balde. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Balde. It's Pedri. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Piercing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Balde. Well, they could break here. Showing great feet there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pass somewhat off target. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And it's Balde. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Guardiola. Pedri has created one goal already. Messi threads one in, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Lewandowski. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Messi carries the ball down the right.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a throw-in. Yamal hangs in a... He's got tall. And that would have been game, set and match.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Balde. Yamal does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Under an awful lot of pressure. Messi gets flagged offside. Yamal, Rashford. He's on it, can he get away? Kane receives it in a good position. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's a real chance missed.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Pedri attempts a clearance.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Messi has it in a wide position. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafinha looking to run onto it. think we're just about done here. Rashford. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost... It's Kane! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been...
Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus. In unison. There's the whistle, and here we go. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Dembele. Shoots! Superb goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Lewandowski. Balde gets into a good position. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Look at the space here. Dembele. Can he get it through? Neymar. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Lewandowski! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oh, great feat, that.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely Lewandowski!
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Araujo. And it's Cannavaro. Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. That's Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Dembele looking to add to his goal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed. Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar, and it's Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Nesta. Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos receives it. He's got full. That's another chance. Relentless. Just relentless. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they're back on the ball again. And here's Messi. Now the ball in. Keeper's dealt with that. Dembele. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. That pass isn't the best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Cristiano Ronaldo, será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Royce. Ronaldinho has created one goal already. And here's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Araujo with a fine tackle. Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the right-hand side. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And a chance! He has done it! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Dembele. And this is Royce. Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Hullet. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Dembele. Driving forward. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. So nearly the perfect ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 4. Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por
Pull it.
el dorsal 15.
Yamal.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Knocks it into space. And the ball is out of play. Koundé, Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal, and it's Messi. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane, and here's Mbappe. Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Mbappe. He's found a way past. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Probing pass. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Spread it left. Rashford gets into some space. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Messi looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Up he goes! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Gavi. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?